Today I'll be teaching you to make Asian savory crepes. These are based in Vietnam. So these are also called as Vietnamese crepes. We're going to be making it savory and we're going to be filling it with an assortment of veggies and herbs. You could obviously do any different kinds of vegetables and herbs that you like in the filling. Mushrooms, cucumbers, carrots, bell peppers, onions, anything you like, everything fits well with this. The most important part about this recipe is the dough and the consistency of the batter. So let's begin with the batter first because we need to rest it aside for a few minutes. So without further ado, let's begin. Hello everyone. Hi. So we're going to be making Asian savory crepes today with a vegetable filling. These crepes are based out of Vietnam. So without further ado, let's start our batter. I've taken a bowl here. First I'm going to be taking rice flour. You could take white rice flour or brown rice flour. I've taken about half a cup. You could also do a combination of 3/4 white rice flour and quarter of whole wheat flour. Even that works. And then I'm going to be adding 1 teaspoon of corn flour. Corn flour is something which we use to thicken gravy, but it also adds a crunch element to the batter. So we'll be adding 1 teaspoon of corn flour. Then we'll be adding a pinch of salt and a pinch of turmeric. Fresh turmeric or even turmeric powder is fine. I'm adding it all to my bowl here. And now the batter is going to be made with half a cup of fresh coconut milk. If you don't have fresh coconut at home, if you don't want to take out the milk, you could also use the canned coconut milk. Okay, so I'm adding this coconut milk into my batter here, and then I'm going to be giving it a quick whisk. Now I'm going to be adding half cup of water to this. We want the batter to be nice and liquidy. So just mix it once and then give it a whisk so that all the lumps go away. I'm just pressing it in the edges with a spoon so that the lumps go. We need to make a very, very thin batter, okay? Why we add coconut milk is because coconut milk is used very extensively in Southeast Asian countries, and it adds a very different flavor to this batter. It makes it different from your regular chilla batters or crepe batters which you usually make. Yeah. Now that I've removed the lumps, I'm just going to give it a quick whisk like this. You don't need to use a beater, but if you feel you're making a bigger batch and it's not getting whisked properly, then you could use a beater. My batter is ready. I'm going to show you the consistency now. See, it's a really nice pouring consistency. Ideally, you can keep this batter for at least 20 minutes to half an hour aside. But since this is a live video, I'm going to show you how to make the sauce and the filling, and then we'll use the batter for our crepes. So I'm just keeping that aside, and now we'll move on to our sauce. Okay. So here I have taken 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. I've taken light soy sauce. You could take dark as well. And then I've taken 1 teaspoon of sriracha sauce. If you don't have sriracha sauce, you could use red chili sauce as well. That also works well in this recipe. Or you could also use chili flakes. Now this chili proportion is entirely up to your taste. After this, I'm going to be adding 1 teaspoon of vinegar, regular vinegar, 1 teaspoon of brown sugar, giving this a mix, and then I'm going to be adding a little bit of peanut butter. Okay, 1 teaspoon of peanut butter. Again, I'm just going to break it out once with the help of a spoon and then just give it a mix. If you're making a larger quantity and you're not able to mix it with a spoon, then you could put it all in the mixie together and just give it a blend, quick blend. Just a pulse will do to incorporate all the elements. Since I'm making a small portion, I'm just mixing it with a spoon. If you don't want to have peanut butter for any health reasons, you can skip it and just use the other ingredients which I've mentioned and then adjust the sweetness and the saltiness. Here I've made my sauce and kept it ready. It's going to be slightly chunky because of the peanut butter, but that's absolutely fine. Now let's move on to the filling. Today I have just used carrots and mixed bell peppers. Okay, I'm going to be adding 1 teaspoon of this sauce into my dressing, so that even the dressing, even the salad, the filling has some flavor in it. Okay, and I'm just going to be mixing it roughly with my fingers. I'm only adding dressing to these vegetables and I'm not going to be adding it into my lettuce. The next element which I'm going to be using for the filling is iceberg lettuce, and I'm going to be using coriander and mint, finely chopped coriander and mint. Okay, this adds a lot of freshness to the filling. I'm not going to merely be using a vegetable filling, but even the herbs and the lettuce taste fantastic. I've just mixed them here. I'm not dressing them at all. Just take a note that in the dressing, if you feel that it requires salt, you can add. I have not added salt here because I feel the peanut butter and the soy both contain enough salt and I've not added it. But if you're used to having a bit saltiness in your dressings, then you could add a pinch of salt as well. Here I have the next element, which is small finely chopped tofu. Instead of tofu, you can use paneer as well if you're not vegan. That works beautifully. And then you have to mix any sprouts that you have in your house. So I have used green mung sprouts and I have used alfalfa sprouts. It's not boiled, it's just merely washed and kept ready. And I'm mixing these 3 elements in the bowl like this and keeping it ready. Now you're going to see the magic, how I'm going to be using these. Okay. So let's move on to making our crepes. Here I've just switched it on. I'm just 1 minute gonna get a little bit of olive oil to put it here. If you have any questions regarding the batter, you can ask me now. If you want to use any other kind of vegetables for the salad, for example mushrooms, what you can do is you could roast the mushrooms a bit in a little bit of olive oil in the pan, and then keep it aside and use them as well in this salad. Make sure that you definitely have a fresh element like lettuce and some herbs. You could even add bok choy, celery, anything you like. However nutritious you want to make it, you're welcome to make it. Okay, just a second please. Hello. So I'm just going to be adding a little bit of oil into my pan, just about a teaspoonful. And then I'm going to be adding my tofu and sprouts mixture here, okay? Just sprinkled it on the pan directly. I'll just lift up the pan and show you a close-up. So this is how I have just spread it all around. I'll keep it back and we're just going to wait for a minute to just cook a bit, and then we're going to pour our batter. So we're going to be pouring the batter just on the top. We need it to be a very, very thin consistency, okay? And we're just going to pour it to just cover all the vegetables like a thin crepe. I'm going to be taking about quarter cup full for this size and just pouring it. Make sure you don't overlap the batter at all anywhere. We want the crepes to be nice and thin. If there are any holes in between, you could just fill them slowly with the help of this cup. Right now, just filling the edges up a bit to make it a bit more even. Yes. And then we're going to cover it and cook. The reason why we cover it and cook is so that the bottom of this crepe becomes crunchy and the top of the crepe remains very soft. So that adds a very nice texture to your crepe. Once this is cooked, you have to just wait for a couple of minutes. We're going to be adding our filling. First the layer of lettuce and then the layer of veggies. Make sure that your pan is just medium hot. You don't need to take it to very high. It's just starting to cook. So we're going to leave it closed for about a minute or two more. If there are any questions, you could put it in the chat window. Meanwhile, I'm just going to lay my plate here for the plating. It just needs to brown a bit more, so we're just going to keep it closed, okay? If you want to flavor the batter itself, instead of just turmeric and salt, you could put some red chili powder as well. That also would enhance the flavor very nicely. Yeah, I'll repeat the batter. So I've taken, the base of the batter is rice flour. I've taken about half a cup of rice flour. To that I added 1 teaspoon of corn flour. The option is you can add 1 tablespoon of whole wheat flour in that as well. And then the batter is liquidified with half a cup of coconut milk and half a cup of water. We want the batter to be very thin in consistency, like this. Thin pourable consistency we want it to be. And then you have to keep it aside for minimum 20 minutes to half an hour. Today I am not keeping it aside for that long because it's a live video. Let me just check my crepe. So it started to release the sides, but it's not brown yet. We're going to keep it closed for another minute or two. Any other questions? Hi everyone. The ideal time would be minimum half an hour to maximum maybe about 2 hours in the fridge. You could cover the batter and keep it to rest for 2 to 3 hours in the fridge easily. Hi. Yes, it's just starting to cook a bit more. I hope you saw the recipe for the sauce as well. if you don't have it, then you could just wait for me to post the recipe. I'll be posting it in the evening on my Instagram as well as YouTube and Facebook. No, you don't need to put hot water in the batter. It's a room temperature water and regular fresh coconut milk. If you don't have fresh coconut milk, you could use the canned or the tinned coconut milk as well. Yes. We have to wait for some brown spots to appear on the base, and then we're going to add our filling inside. Yes, so the brown spots have started to appear. First I'm going to be putting some herbs and lettuce on half of the crepe, okay, and then I'm going to be layering it with the dressed veggies. I love loading up a lot of veggies in my crepe, so I'm going to use the entire veggies. What you could also do it, you could serve little bit on the side like a salad. And then I'm just going to close the crepe and plate it. I have my plate here. I'm going to be pouring some of the sauce here on the side. Some fresh lettuce here. I have some tofu remaining, which I'm just going to put on top, and then I'm going to just shift this here, and now I'm just going to show you how this looks. This is how it is with the filling here and with lot of brown spots in the crepe. Okay, make sure that your crepe is nice and thin and it's nice and crunchy from outside and it's really soft from inside, and this is ready to serve. I hope you like this recipe.